Alright, welcome guys to part 3 or episode 3 of the podcast. We're going to be talking about a few things this time. Mostly freaking shit that happened to us while riding on public transportation. Because when we were in college, we needed to take the bus to school, right guys?
Yes.
You know, just like 5-year-olds.
Yep.
You guys ever ridden the bus when you were in elementary school?
No, I haven't.
Like the big yellow one?
I think I have for like going summer school or something like that.
No, you had summer school, bad boy. Why'd you have summer school, Anthony? You fucked up?
No, it's
fucking fucked up?
It's not for like school. It's like for a different school.
Oh, they just ship you to a different school in the summer so that your parents don't have to deal with you? That's fucked up, man.
No, it's not like that. It's like they have this program, like they have certain stops that so the bus can come. So you have to be at those stops to be there, and the bus will pick you up and go to a different school.
Yeah, we'll probably get into the college bus later on, but holy shit. I just flashed back to like a really terrible moment when I was waiting for the bus when I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7. Like, it was raining the night before, and we have to wait for the bus at the edge of this one street, and well, I slipped, and then I fell in mud, and my pants got all fucking dirty, so I couldn't go to school that day. It was awesome. It was embarrassing, but it was awesome because I didn't have to go to school.
Talk about, yeah.
Like my uncle was babysitting my brother and I. He's like, "Ah, you fucking kidding me, really?" I think he was hoping for a day off, but that sucks. He didn't get one. I had to be home. Yeah, that was awesome. I like it. It was embarrassing, but I liked that day. I know, freaking muddy pants, dude. It was like everyone saw me, and I was like, "Oh shit!" But I didn't care because I got to stay home.
It's like I don't want to go to school.
Yeah, for real. Dude, the bus drivers kind of were mean, though. There was this one guy that... Okay, it started my first day of middle school, right? I got to the new area where the bus picked us up, and I didn't know what the fuck to expect, right? So I just stood in an end of the line, and I guess, like, the bus driver was, like, coming at the same time, and he saw me, and I apparently just, like, got in front of the line, and I'm like, I didn't fucking know. And then he yells at me, say, "You, get to the back of the line. Get to the back of the line." I'm like, the fuck? Like, I didn't know what I did to this man. He was yelling at me. So I didn't want to go to school that day. That was bad. Fuck that bus driver.
Dang.
And it's the same one. Like, no, like, I had this bus driver before because I guess they only have a couple in that area. And he's a fucking douchebag.
Damn.
Yeah, this sucks.
Well, I don't remember a lot of bus drivers, but there's just this one, like, woman that I had, who I know personally.
Did you like her, Brett?
Throughout my elementary years, like, she was like this young, blonde lady. I remember she used to take me on my first day of school and stuff, and like all the way through like 6th grade. So I feel like I had a lot of history with her until middle school came in. I don't really see her that much anymore since we take different buses or something.
So what's so special about her, Brett?
During middle school, I got transferred to a different school, which was a K-8 school. And then that's why I stopped seeing her.
Do you miss her, Brett? She like your love interest? Did you want to fuck your bus driver, dude?
Yeah, I was a kid back then.
Yeah, did you want to fuck your bus driver as a little boy?
I mean, I had a crush on her, yeah, but I wouldn't go that far as to just...
Dude,
like,
you wanted to plow the bus driver. Yeah, you get jiggy with it. What the fuck?
What the heck?
I realize we're 90s boys, but that's even older than us. Get jiggy with it.
I don't know what to say. What do you want me to say? Oh.
I mean, I guess you were trying to appeal to her age group, right? Hey, babe, want to get jiggy with it? And you're like a fucking gross 5-year-old.
Oh, like, you want me to tell her, oh, let's get all down on all fours and shit.
What the fuck? You get on all fours and you're like, please date me, please. And you have your freaking Elmo backpack and shit. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, I'm flashing back again. Dude, want to know what my dad did for the first day of kindergarten?
He, make you wake up so bad?
No. He put me on the bus, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was the only kid on it. Because every other kid's parents drove them to the first day of kindergarten. My dad put me on the bus, and then he followed the bus to school.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, he could have driven me to school, but instead he put me on the bus, and then he followed it.
That's weird.
It was fucked up. At the time, my dad told me, yeah, we have to teach you how to get on the bus, and I understood that part. But as I grew older, I started to realize he didn't know where the school was. And then I kept wondering, how the hell did I get enrolled in the first place if he didn't know where the school was? That was fucked up, though. I felt really bad and awkward because I was the only kid there. It was like the big buses, too, not like the small ones, like the big-ass buses.
Damn.
I love my dad, but he did some questionable things when I was a boy.
I just when you explained that, in my mind, I was just picture get in the bus, son. Okay, I'm gonna follow you to the school.
I really didn't want to. Yeah, he got out of his car when we got there. He's like, "All right, you ready for your first day of school, champ?" And I already felt bad. Like the whole starting school for the first time in my life thing, that could wait. I was traumatized from being the only kid on the bus.
Talk about awkward.
Yeah, for real. No, that was an awkward situation. That did not feel good at all.
I bet it does.
At least he picked me up though, so that's nice.
Okay.
He did drive me home that day.
I'll be laughing that he makes you take the bus to home.
Yeah, for real though. I didn't even know how to take the bus home.
Your dad is just tailgating the bus all the way through.
Yeah. Dude, I even remember in freaking elementary school there used to be this little. It was kind of like an ice cream truck, but instead of ice cream, it's just snacks. Mm-hmm. And they had like fake cigarettes. You know those ones that are the gum, but they're wrapped up to look like cigarettes, and you blow on them and smoke comes out.
Yeah.
They even came bundled with some fucking rolled up weed things. That's right. You could tell I do drugs because I don't know how to say weed. With like a rolled up weed. That's it. I totally do drugs, guys. Yeah, but yeah, like I don't think the teachers knew about it. So we got on a few kids got on the bus with that shit. Then they put it in their mouths, and then the freaking bus driver's like, "Whoa, what the fuck?
Wait,
what the hell?
Wait, he actually...
Bunch of kids smoking now. What the hell?"
I was about to say he cussed or she.
Yeah, no, she freaked out for a second. She thought a whole bunch of kids were smoking. Like one guy had a weed thing in his mouth. Yeah, those are cool though. I want to find them again. They kicked that guy out though, cause they knew that the motherfucker he parked under a shady tree just waiting for the kids to come by, and we weren't allowed to leave the gate after that. And it was messed up. I wanted more of that.
What did...
I don't know. It was like what, $2 for it?
Did they have like a flavor in those cigarettes?
Yeah, I think they were strawberry, but the gum, you could tell this shit was not for you to enjoy other than to fucking pretend you're smoking, because it tasted like ass. The weed that was just like chalk candy, and the gum, it was hard as a rock, dude. You had to try to chew that shit.
Dang.
It was like that. What was that one like? What's that one bubble gum you get in like a piñata or some shit? Like they have it in a package. There's a whole bunch of candies in there that you don't like. They just fucking stuff that in piñatas. I think what is it, Hubba Bubba or some shit?
Oh, the Hubba Bubba bubble gum or something like that?
Yeah, those hard ass ones. Yeah, it was like that, but just imagine a long stick. Oh man. Oh, you want to know what's fucked up though? Like, this is getting into the actual city buses now. Where I used to live. I forgot who it was. I think it was my cousin that was taking care of us at the time. And we were coming back from Toys R Us. And the bus driver almost took my brother. Because we were leaving the bus, right? And my brother was the last to get off. And he closed the door, like, right on their hands. So if my cousin let go, my brother would have been stuck on that bus.
Oh, man.
And we were trying to pull him out, but the bus driver was not letting go. It was messed up. He just kept trying to close the door on my brother. And he was like, I don't know, freaking 6 at the time, I think. Just imagine he's trying to get kidnapped by the bus driver. He used the bus to kidnap him.
Dude, one of my early memories taking the city bus was me, my sister, and my brother were going to downtown, right? My sister had to go to school. And during the bus ride, I saw a guy who had like no arm, and I was making some comments about it. And my sister told me, "Brad, that's not nice."
Damn, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you?
I was a kid. I didn't know any better.
No, that's still fucked up, Brad. You should have known. You should have known, Brad.
It was like all new.
Although I'm not one to judge. Remember in college, I saw that one guy with no arms or legs, and then I got freaked out. I don't know why. I don't have anything against the guy. I just got really scared for some reason.
But yeah, like,
and I tried to walk away.
dude, it was like the good old times. Like during the bus ride, I would play like on a Nokia phone and play like Space Impact. Well, I don't know, 1 or 2 or something. Like,
Damn, dude.
those are childhood memories.
When did you guys start riding the bus like regularly?
Now I've been taking the bus just to go to school. I usually like park at the bus transit station, and then I would take the bus from the mall to school.
I had to say college days.
Oh man, dude, I started in high school. Cause, dude, freaking, I had this one summer school thing, like after I graduated from middle school. I don't know what the hell they had me do, but during the summer, I had classes at our high school, right? Before we even started.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know how to get there, so my mom asked one of the neighbors, hey, can you take my boy to school? And I'm like, that's really awkward. And the dude, he had like a daughter or some shit around our age. And that was even more awkward because I didn't know how to talk to girls at the time. So after that, I learned how to get on the bus just so I could drive myself there. Because I didn't want to freaking have to deal with that shit. And holy crap, dude. Want to know what's funny?
What?
I never knew what any of them looked like. To this day, I can't remember what they looked like. I didn't remember what the daughter looked like. I didn't remember what the dad or the mom looked like. And I just kept getting on a car with strangers at the time.
What the heck?
Because I couldn't recognize any of them. Because I'm bad with faces and names. I really am. It's gotten better now, but at the time, I just kept waiting for someone to flag me down and say, yeah, you coming? And that's the only reason I got home is because people told me to get in their car.
Yeah, that's really awkward.
Yeah, dude, like the mom, like her freaking mom freaked me the hell out because she was a short lady, and when she was driving the car, well, it was a van, it's like the tall ass van, and she was not sitting her down. It was like standing on one foot and had the gas pedal, like her foot on the gas pedal. She could not reach the fucking seat and look up at the same time, and I was freaking out.
Damn.
Because she was going really fast.
That's pretty...
Yeah, I got scared. I got really scared.
And when I was in your shoes, I'd be scared too.
Yeah, after that, I just started riding the bus. Oh, dude. That was one day. And nobody fucking believes me. I swear to God, this is what happened. I saw an alien while waiting for the bus.
Like,
You don't believe me, dude. Like a legit straight up alien, dude. Like, fucking, this dude. There was 2 guys, right? One of them was, he looked like a fucking lumberjack. He had a plaid shirt, a red plaid shirt, a hat, and some sunglasses, and he looked stoic as shit. Like, this is what people describe the Men in Black as, right?
Yeah.
And then I saw another guy. He was bundled up. He had blankets, jackets, and all that shit covering his face, but his eyes were, like, beady and black. Like, solid black. There was no white spots. And his brow was, like, freaking, like, up, like, really forward like a gorilla or some shit. And he smelled like freaking piss, alcohol, and throw up. Like, from far away, I could smell that shit. And I don't know, it just paralyzed me because I was like, holy fuck, is that real? Are you kidding me? Is that an alien? I kept freaking out, and I told my mom this, and she's like, why didn't you come home? Why didn't you come home? And I told her, you yell at me! Because she didn't let me stay home, like, for that kind of shit. And then, like, so yeah, she's like, I would never yell at you if something like that happened. I'm like, yeah, you would. You did before. I forgot why. I think, oh yeah, one day I pretended that the bus driver wouldn't let me on because I was 5 cents short for the bus fare, and I just went home and told my mom, hey, the bus driver wouldn't let me get on. I didn't have enough money, so I got to stay home that day. And a random segue. But no one believed me about the alien. I doubt you guys believe me. No one believes me.
I have no comment because I'm not gonna say I believe.
Yeah, you don't fucking believe me. You could say it. You don't fucking believe me about the alien.
Fine, I don't believe you because I never seen one.
Yeah. You never seen... That guy was a fucking alien. What about you, Brett? Do you believe me about the alien?
What did he say?
No, you don't believe me about him. He said sorry. Anyway, Brad, what's your weirdest bus story? And make sure it's weird for the audience.
One time, I was taking the bus home from school. I saw this old lady. She has all of that bunch of junk on her stroller.
Oh, it's the white-haired lady, right?
And then the bus driver keeps telling her, ma'am, you can't do that. The The lady ignored the bus driver. And,
Yeah, was I there? Because I saw that shit happen.
I was by myself, and then.
No, dude, that happened again when I was on the bus.
And I think after several attempts, the bus driver just gives up.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm talking about, right? That's the same old lady.
Yeah, it's an old lady we used to see on our route to college, right? She had this cart thing like for old people, full of cans, like bags full of cans and bottles and shit.
Dang.
And she got around via the bus, right? And obviously she kind of smell with all that shit. I don't know if she's homeless, because she doesn't exactly have the homeless person look, because her hair isn't all fucked up. But, yeah, no, she rides the bus, and, like Brett said, like, one day, I saw the bus driver try to push her out, like, physically push her out with, like, via the cart, not her. He didn't touch her, he just touched the cart and said, ma'am, you can't get on, this is, you can't put garbage in here. And then that was going on for 5 minutes until he saw that we were all getting really pissed off and no one really gave a shit. So he's like, fine, whatever, but we're not letting you on again.
I think no matter what, she's still gonna get on the bus anyway.
Yeah, no, people like that, they don't give a shit. You think they give a crap? No, they don't. No. This is kind of racist. I'm probably gonna edit this out, but it's like the old Asian people that really don't give a shit. I've noticed that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't want to be racist or anything, but it's been a pattern. I haven't seen anyone else do this, but like old Asian people, they cut in front of you just so they could get like first picks at the seats. They don't even give a fuck. There was this one lady that she stood so close to the edge, the bus almost hit her face.
Damn.
Just so she could get on first. You know what's even gross though? There was this one time where like there's these special needs kids that take the bus sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, you've seen them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was this one time I was sitting alone, because I like to take up the whole seat with my fat body, so it kind of seems like there's no more room, but they don't give a fuck, dude. There was this one kid who backed up into me. He couldn't gauge where the seat was, so he backed his ass into my shoulder and then rubbed it all the way down until he sat down on the fucking seat.
Dude, that's weird.
I was so disgusted by that shit.
Oh, dude. Speaking of that, I remember this one time, I think, like, last year, me and my friend, like, took the bus from school, which is from a state school. Dude, this one guy, like, freaking, whenever we make, like, a stop or, like, a gridlock, because it was so busy during, like, the traffic, it was horrible. And this one guy just keeps yelling, like, all this nonsense and stuff. And I think he has, like, some sort of autism or multiple personality disorders. And then what's funny, I was actually texting this whole conversation with my friend. I was just cringing the whole entire time.
Yeah, no, there's a whole bunch of homeless people downtown, because like the bus passes through downtown, right? The one for college, and that's when all the crazy homeless people get on. Like, what is there? There's Christian Elvis.
Oh yeah,
there's the guy with the blankets. Who else was there? Oh yeah, there was this crazy homeless guy that liked to yell out the window.
And also, he keeps kicking that guy in front of him, and then the guy got off first and said, "Will you stop, please?" Like,
did they start fighting, Brad? Top 5 anime fights right there.
You just ignore him. Like, damn.
Yeah, of course you would.
I'd be pissed too if someone keeps kicking my seat.
Yeah, seriously. God, the people that don't stop talking in the bus are just the most annoying.
Yeah.
They have no they have no regard for their fellow passengers.
Like, he keeps like yelling out, "Why is the bus stopping? Why is the bus stopping?" It's like, oh my god.
You just want to yell, "'Cause the light's fucking red!" You know what red means? It means no go.
People just do that to get attention.
Yeah, no, a lot of them would do that. Oh, dude, have you ever seen the sunburned, small, like, bloated guy? The one with a funny voice?
I don't think I have.
Never have?
No.
He's a funny little dude. He's got like a squeaky man voice.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. One time I heard him talk and I felt bad for laughing at him, but I don't want to be mean to this guy because I'm sure he looks like a nice guy, like if you got to know him, right? But holy shit, can you notice this guy's sunburned? Like his skin's always peeling. He always looks like he's in pain, and I always felt bad, but it's kind of funny.
He has sunburn like all over.
Yeah, every single time you see this guy, he gets sunburned, and I'm just thinking, like, maybe it's his job that maybe he does something that makes him get sunburned a lot. I don't know.
It depends what job.
But yeah, either that or life handed him a really bad hand. Anyway, Anthony, what's the weirdest shit you've seen on the
Let me
bus?
see. I got like funny ones and some little weird ones if I can remember. I messed up ones. Let me see.
Explain the weird ones.
I don't know. I ever one. Let me see. I think during college days when we like wait for the bus in downtown, you know that.
Yeah.
Every time we go,
You stopped downtown?
yeah, because I took. You remember that one bus that takes to?
Oh yeah, you take the express
the
one
express
or
one,
whatever,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
I think when we go to the other bus, which is the rapid one.
That
Yeah.
one, yeah, the rapid one.
And so me and Kevin just went in the bus. It was like it's like a little empty because it has some people. Until we got to the back, we
Yeah.
saw some dude like sleeping. You know the back seat, right? Like sofa seat.
Yeah, the one that's just like one flat
yeah,
bed or whatever.
Space.
No, we see a dude sleeping on it. It was like, what the heck?
Yeah, no, dude. I kind of like and hate sitting back there because it attracts the weirdest people.
It does.
There was this one guy, like, he seemed like a friendly enough businessman. I was sitting in the corner just by myself listening to music, and then he just freaking flags me down so he could talk about his job or whatever. And I'm like, that's great, but I don't know you, and I'm not exactly looking for friends, because he started a whole, like, 10-minute conversation about how he fucking hates working at the bank or whatever, because there's so many people that just don't know what the hell's going on. They always want, like, the impossible or some shit, or they're trying to figure out the machines, and he's like, yeah, you do this, and they keep fucking it up still. He just kept complaining about his job.
I was like, damn, man.
I mean, again, maybe he doesn't have anyone to go home to vent to, but I have my own problems. I don't really need
your problems.
I don't really need more.
I got another weird story. Like one time
What's up, guy?
when the bus was pulling out from the bus stop, right? I saw a lady grab like some sort of big branch stick on the ground.
Yeah.
And then she chucked it at my window.
What the fuck?
Wait. Can you say that again?
Grab a tree branch on the ground and chucked it at my window.
What the frick?
People are fucking weird. Did I ever tell you about the guy that there was this one bus stop and there's some electronic box thing, and the dude started peeing on it while the bus was covering him from the street side, so I guess he wouldn't get caught that way. And when the bus was pulling out, he turns to pee on the bus.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I saw that shit happen. He fucking peed right under me, and I felt bad and scared. That's not even the first time I saw some dude pee when I was on the bus.
Also, when the bus was in motion, right, I saw a guy running across the street. He was running towards the bus, and he was like hitting it with some kind of paper or something, I don't know. And then the bus driver caught it, and he made it stop, and he got on the bus and, I don't know, somehow confronted that guy.
What the heck?
Oh, man.
He's like running towards the bus trying to hit it.
All right.
No, I've seen something like that happen, but go ahead.
I think this is going to be a funny story to me.
Go for it.
Okay, so I think it was me, Brad, and Kevin were taking the bus home from college.
Yeah.
So
also his name is Brad.
And we sit like, it's like hella packed. We sit in the front.
Yeah.
I started looking around to see how many people.
Oh,
I see this one dude that looks like from that one dude from Twilight. So
yeah.
So
the werewolf man or the vampire?
Vampire. What was his name? Edward?
Edward Scissorhands, yeah, that guy.
So Kevin texts me, he's like, because he doesn't want to like being rude to the dude because he sits right behind him.
Yeah, he's a respectful little boy.
He's all telling me, did you see that guy? I was like, yeah. Does he look like
Edward Scissorhands?
Does he look like Edward Scissorhands? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I tried not to laugh like at the outside, but the inside. Like,
I mean, he probably gets laid a lot, dude. He has the looks. He probably gets all the poses.
Yeah, I was just straight up laughing in the inside, not the outside. It was the outside that's rude.
Oh yeah.
Edward Scissorhands on the bus.
I remember when me and Kevin took the bus to school, right? I saw a guy like, what's that called? Stilts. Yeah, he was walking with stilts, right? He asked me if he wanted to take the seat.
Wait, stilts or crutches? Because there's a difference, Brad.
I mean crutches.
There you go. Because how the hell did he fit in there?
I'm sorry, but it's still, that means it's like.
And that guy's offering a seat to you.
Yeah, he was walking crutches. I don't know what he asked me, but I had to give up my seat. And all of a sudden, he took up the whole space.
Right? That's what they do. They don't give a fuck. He probably didn't even need those.
He didn't need to, take up the whole space. He could ask me, oh, it's okay, sit there. I was like, I would let him seat. I would let him sit. It's like, no, he just takes up the entire 2 seats.
Yeah, no, that's why I don't sit in the front. Like, I'd rather stand than do that shit.
And I remember Kevin just texting me like, that guy's an asshole.
Yeah, for real. No, I don't even sit in those seats anymore, like the front ones, because it doesn't fucking matter. In that route we took to college, someone was going to sit there. Someone had a wheelchair, someone had crutches, or if someone was hella old, they're going to run into there.
Yeah.
Because you pass through downtown. Oh, dude, fucking, I really hated stopping at downtown just to catch the next bus. Because I didn't really give a shit about, like, it being early. I almost got freaking hit by that one train that goes right through it. And Kevin freaking pushed me into it, too. He said, okay, come on, let's go. And then I'm like, okay, let's go. And then they're like, what are you doing? The train's coming. And there's not even any guard for that shit. You just have to look for it. There's no indication other than the rail at the bottom of your feet that's kind of melted into the sidewalk that tells you, hey, a train passes through here. You might die.
No sign, no
Yeah.
nothing.
Fucking, I hated
I
that.
kind of feel bad. Like, I remember, like, I think it was, like, years ago, I was getting off from my first bus, and I had to take the second bus to school, right? I saw my second bus just made a stop, and I was, like, running like crazy, but fortunately, I saw a girl who just got off from the other bus, and I bumped into her really hard.
Damn.
She dropped her phone and stuff, and I was like, she was like, what the fuck? But I didn't have time to apologize, so I just started running.
He didn't even apologize?
It was adrenaline. Like,
Yeah, I get it, but you didn't stop to apologize, Brad?
That's pretty messed
I
up.
don't know what I was thinking.
You probably weren't thinking because you're about to miss your bus.
I didn't, like, she just, like, popped out of the bus, and then that's when I bumped into her.
Yeah, and then the freaking door closed on her head and she got decapitated, and it's all your fault.
She was on her phone, so she probably didn't see me.
Man, you can't be blamed for it, really. It's like, the motherfuckers, they don't wait for you, dude. Some bus drivers are assholes. Did I ever tell you about, like, this happened several times, fucking, like, a bus stops at a bus stop, and someone was about to get on, but, like, they're with friends or whatever, and then, like, they turn to get into the bus, but suddenly they stop just to look at their friends and say, bye, guys, and then they start hugging and shit. The bus driver just closes the door on their asses and leaves. Like, I've seen that happen so many times. And it almost happened to me, but I was smarter than that shit, because I was waiting for Kevin to go to school. We were supposed to catch the bus together in the morning, and his dad drove him here, and I don't know why he didn't know where the first bus stop was, although it should have been obvious, but I'm rambling. Like, the bus got here before Kevin did, and Kevin was right there, and I just freaking put my foot in the door, so he couldn't close it on me, and then I just started waiting for Kevin. I was just pretending like, oh, where's my wallet? Where's my money? Shit. I was just pretending until Kevin caught up, my foot in the door, so he wouldn't fucking leave. Because they do that. If you give them any reason to fucking leave, they'll leave. They're not gonna wait for your ass to say goodbye. It's funny, like, I love seeing those people's reactions. They're like, hey, what happened, man? Hey! And then, like, some guy just hit the bus out of anger.
Oh, God.
It's like, hey!
Yeah, that actually happened, like, a couple times to me before.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if people just throw shit at the bus for that.
Yeah, if that ever happened to you, leave a comment and a like.
Oh, yeah. I got the story about that, like, messed up drivers.
Go
Let's see.
for it.
I think we're going, like I said, still college days, going home.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to play our DS because, you know, bus ride is kind of boring.
Yeah, that's what you do. Dude, I used to play Animal Crossing all, like, I got like 300 hours on that shit just on the bus.
That's true. So we decided to do like download play for the DS. We're just like playing, we're just having a good time. Until the freaking bus driver, our friend, like the ones driving, kept looking back. Was like, "Do we did something? Like, do we?"
Did you have your music on?
No, we have it like really low, not like high. We just have it like.
Were you guys yelling?
No, we're just having a good time. Besides laughing,
Okay.
He looked back again like 4 times. Like, hey, I forgot what he said.
There are other people on this bus, you know.
I think he said, hey, can you lower it down? Something like that. I forgot what he said. It's like, oh, okay, we didn't do anything wrong.
Hey, can you shut up?
Something like that. It's like, oh.
Was it rude?
He said like a rude rude tone.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck? We didn't even do nothing.
I mean, like, it's fucked up, but at the same time, you gotta understand that there are other people on the bus.
Yeah, but it's like,
so
he keeps on looking at us. It's like,
maybe he wanted to play. Pissed off that he couldn't because he had to work to do.
probably, but yeah, so after that, we just like close our DS and then be quiet the rest of the ride.
You know what's the worst ones though? Like the worst bus rides. It's the ones you have to take at like 10 at night.
Oh man.
You guys ever have to do that like 10 or later? When it's pitch black outside?
I think I have.
Yeah, cause I don't know about like if there's any kiddies down like in the watching this shit or listening. In college, sometimes you don't get home until like fucking late at night, and like one of my classes it ended at 10:30 or some shit, and I was just waiting for the bus. And the thing about like the nighttime bus is it's slower than the daytime one, so it doesn't like go by as often. So it's usually packed with people. And you have to get in the front of the line if you wanted a seat. Otherwise, you're gonna be standing for a good while. And like, it's just like it sucks because in the beginning it's full of people, and there I am with my fucking snacks because it's 10 o'clock at night and I didn't eat anything for like 6 hours or some shit. And like freaking, I can't eat if there's someone next to me, so I have to pretend to be like the fat guy because I stretch out my body to freaking cover both seats. Because that's the one benefit of being a fat guy. You can just freaking pretend that there's no room for the skinny people. And it's always like crowded. There's always some guy watching you. So I get nervous when other people watch me eat. So I have to wait till everyone leaves. And then I get my snacks. And then now that's when the old and dangerous people start coming on.
Man.
So like it's even more freaking nerve-wracking. The only thing I could do is eat my damn vanilla Pepsi. Which they don't make anymore. They don't sell it anymore.
Oh, dude, I remember this one bus ride. This one guy was like, he had a crazy eye on his.
Oh.
Like, he was starting to fight, right? And he was threatening this one guy that he'll kill him. And then the bus driver had to intervene and was like, hey, stop this ride now. I don't deal with ignorance. And then the guy with the crazy eye told him, well, I don't deal with stupidity. And then the bus driver rebuttal, well, you're making a better example of it.
Showing them right.
Funny. Oh man. Oh, did I ever tell you guys about that one time I think I went to school high or whatever? Like it was the morning my 3DS broke and hit my the top screen landed on my face and it hurt really bad.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like incidentally it was the first day it was the first week that's quarter, and I had astronomy that day. Just astronomy, so it wasn't that bad. And I got there, and I could have sworn, like, what's that? It was a celebrity driving the bus. I couldn't tell because I was really out of it that day because I had a headache. So my mom gave me some NyQuil and... No, I got the NyQuil because I fucking love that shit. And my mom gave me, like, this one pill, and I asked her, what is it? And then she's like, I don't know. And my dumb ass just takes it. Like, I was hella sleepy at the time because it was early morning and I had to go. So I just took it without thinking. And I think it might have been one of my dad's... prescription pills that like for the pain and shit. So I was really out of it because with the NyQuil, no bueno. And I thought it was I think it was Rob Schneider. Yeah, Rob Schneider was my bus driver for the beginning. And then I got to class, and I could have sworn Santa Claus was giving the lecture because he legit looked like Santa Claus. And I was just so fucking out of it. I was like...
Is that the astronomy teacher that you had?
Yeah, it was an astronomy teacher. He looked like Santa Claus. Do you know the guy?
No, but I remember you told me about him.
Yeah, no, he looked like fucking Santa Claus. And it was like the dome thing, so we had the fucking...
You got one of those chairs that you just lean back and just look at the dome.
Yeah, you lean back and then you look at the ceiling. It's all like a dome shape, and you can see planets and shit. And that was the best thing on the goddamn trip. Let me tell you.
It was so soothing, like.
Yeah, for real. Especially just imagine that and high on medicine and shit. I was like, oh fuck, hell yeah. Yeah, it felt really good. And well, it kind of got scary because it showed this is you, this is the Earth. This is the solar system. See how little you matter?
Oh my god.
That's basically what it boiled down to, and I was really scared. It was a good time after that, but I got scared at the beginning because, like, oh, I don't like where this is going.
Like, all the other planets are looking down at us.
You were just a small speck in the grand cosmic scale of things. And after that class was over, I freaking, like, I hunched my way over to the bus stop, and there was this one crazy guy. I think he had autism or some shit, and he kept like running circles around me, going. What
the heck?
And yeah, no, that's what he was doing. That's the sound he made. Like I remember that, and like not to be fucked up, because I know there's some people like that can't help it, but that's what this guy did to me. And then he was pretending to drive the bus, and then I look at the bus driver, and I don't know, it was another famous guy. Maybe that one was Rob Schneider. The other guy was that one guy from all those movies. He talks all weird and shit. I don't know his name, but he looks kind of weird. No, I'm just kidding, but yeah, no, that was fucking freaky. And then he started pretending to drive the bus. I thought that guy didn't exist until I saw him the next day. So you guys seen anything else weird on the bus ride?
I remember this one bus ride where this guy, he was saying a bunch of nonsense, right? Dude, he had his zipper down this whole time.
Yeah.
What the frick?
He wants to show his junk. I don't know what he said, but he triggered the other guy, and he took it the wrong way, and then they started fighting.
Damn, they started
Wait, in
fighting?
the bus or outside the bus?
Yeah,
like physically fighting or arguing
Oh,
fighting?
inside the bus.
Were they throwing punches or were they throwing like?
They were throwing punches, but they were like getting like this one guy who got triggered. He was getting up close to this other dude, and then I saw like two other people like just walking away to a different seat.
Oh shit! Oh god, you know what? That fucking reminds me for some reason. You know, you ever sit next to some, like you're sitting on the window side, and then some guy sits on the aisle side, and like you have to get out of the bus, but they don't get the fuck out of their seat just so you could get out.
Oh yeah.
You ever get those? And I'm a fat guy, and I felt really bad because there was this one old lady that just fucking refused to get out of the seat so I could leave. So I had to freaking shimmy my way over, and then I could feel my ass touch her face, and I felt really bad.
Oh man.
Well, that's her own fault for not getting out of her goddamn seat for 5 seconds.
Did you tell her?
Like, what the hell? No, I'm like, okay, if you want to deal with my asshole, you get to deal with my asshole. I don't care. I get to leave. You can deal with my asshole. 'Cause I'm legit no shame. If you don't want to convenience yourself, why the fuck should I care, right?
Yeah.
If it's too much, if you'd rather deal with my, maybe that's what fucking turns people on. They'd rather sniff my asshole than get out of their fucking chair. Oh, want to know one crazy story though that I just freaking remember? There was this one day where I was going to school and I got on the wrong bus, and there was this one guy with the mohawk. He did the same fucking shit I told you before, where like he was saying goodbye to his friends and the bus driver just walked off. And I don't know what happened. The dude caught up the next bus stop. He was there waiting.
Well?
He was already there, and then he started yelling at the bus driver. He's like, "Why'd you leave? Why'd you leave, dude? What happened? Why did you leave? I was there. Why? You saw me there. Why'd you leave?" And the bus driver's like, he didn't know what to say to the guy because he didn't think he'd catch up. The one guy that catches up is a scary dude with a pink mohawk. I don't even know how he did it, but that's when I realized, oh shit, I'm on the wrong bus. So like when they were arguing, the door was still open, so I just left. So that was lucky and scary.
Yeah.
You know what's weird though?
What's weird?
Like, on the topic of school buses, there was this one day I left my jacket on the school bus, and I found it on my desk the next day.
What?
And I just got to thinking, like, my name wasn't on it, my classroom wasn't on it. How the fuck did they know?
Damn.
Yeah,
You just like magically throw it out there.
Yeah, because I know for a fact that I left it on the bus. I know that. I had it when I left the classroom. And it was just sitting on my desk the next day, and I was like, how the hell did this happen? Like, for real, though. Jesus. Like, I don't know. It must have been a really nice bus driver, because it was that one lady everyone liked, and I guess, I don't know, maybe all the teachers had a freaking meeting to see whose jacket this was. They had, like, a little mystery on their hands. And they're like, yeah, we figured it out. We got it right, or whatever. But, nah, freaking... It was, like, weird, but at the same time, now that I'm thinking about elementary school, I got sad. I hate elementary school. But that's a topic for another day. Fuck elementary school.
We all have our good times and bad times.
I had mostly bad times in elementary school. That's the reason why I'm like this right now. Yeah. But you'll get that story one day. Not today, not tomorrow, one day. 1,000 subscribers, I'll tell you my elementary school story. It's good.
One day.
Thanks, guys, for listening, and we'll catch you on the next podcast or whatever. Remember, leave likes, subscribe, tell your friends, leave comments down below. If you have any weird bus stories, I'd like to hear about it. I read every single comment that I don't get. So, yeah.